Namaskar friends. Today we will talk about habit formation, how it can have a negative connotation when we call them compulsions, whereas a positive connotation when we call it passions. The goal in life is to get inspired and motivated by like minded individuals or individuals you hold in high regard because they will inspire and motivate you, and then you will dedicate your life to a certain cause. So, that I deem as the axis of positive habit formation, which is passions, something you are passionate about. You could be passionate about uh, global warming or green revolution. You could be passionate about raising your life standard, raising the life standard of your family, getting good education. Anything that is a Manipuric solar ambition that is going to be channeled in the direction of uh, constantly chasing those goals to attain them in your life. So instead of turning your negative connotations, which are obsessions and compulsions, you are focusing on your positive attributes, which are passions. So always when you're bored, you have to ask yourself, what am I passionate about? What do I want to change in the world or change within me? It could be losing weight, it could be getting in shape, it could be getting higher education, anything that you feel is important, and you're gonna laser focus your mind on that single goal. So that is passion. Instead of turning your compulsions into addictions, turn your passions into your addictions, because the more you practice passions, the less you have chance to think about your compulsions, the less the yearnings will damage you. As I've always talked, when you are laser focused about something, like a drowning individual, he is laser focused on getting his breath back. You cannot think about smoking a puff of cigarette or drinking alcohol or go playing video games. Those kind of things will only come to your mind when you are in a restful state, the senses are relaxing, and you have an ambient environment where it's conducive to be chasing those. And of course, you have to be bored or be thinking about those things because you are free to think so. But when you are relentlessly chasing a goal in life, that what passion does, then you do not have the luxury or the time to think about these stupid things which are causing your downfall and are causing more priming of those subconscious thoughts, inclinations, proclivities to make you more addicted to those things, whether it be coffee or smoking, drinking, gaming, gambling, trading, anything you tell me. Uh, Even overeating, gluttony, and sex can be forms of addictions which should be get rid of by practicing something you hold in high regard. So instead of turning compulsions into addictions, you turn your passions into addictions. Why is it going to be a slow compounding effect over time? The reason is the guna, the things you influencing associations that you come in contact with will morph you into that personality over time, over weeks, months, years. So it's important to start in small baby steps. If losing weight is your goal, then you start running like 5 minutes a day. The next day you bump it up to 6 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes. If you cannot go 9, you stay at 8 for a while and then go at 9 minutes. But you don't calibrate down, you only calibrate up or kind of consolidate where you have already attained. That is the compounding effect. Slow changes because of influencing associations. Whatever we come in contact with, we will adopt. That is the nature of prana, to get easily mingled with whatever you are coming in contact with. Show me your friends, I'll show you your future. The kind of people, companionship you keep, that is the associations and the traits you will carry forward. Now, the opposite end of the spectrum is when you have nothing to do, you are not inspired, you're not motivated, you are depressed, stressed, something went wrong, you are frustrated. All these situations will ask the Preya dopaminergic pathway to provide some relief. You are so stressed, life is not worth it, let's get some relief out of life. That will trigger the Preya pathway, the dopaminergic sudden feel good sensations, which can be sugar, chocolate, candies. It can be instant gratification in sex. It can be playing video games. It can be drinking to numb your mind from the thoughts because the mind is racing too much. All these vices, which are slowly you went there because of stress, but now you're trapped there. So it is kind of karma bandhan if you think about it. The first time you went there just because of curiosity, desire, peer pressure, stress. The second time you don't have that curiosity, desire, peer pressure, stress. Second time you are stuck there because now you have formed a bonding, association, guna effect, and that cannot be broken because that's the way prana operates in the material world, because it has to come in contact of the gunas with the guneshus, the indriyas with the indriyartheshus, the senses with objects of sensual gratification, because dopamine is released in the process of receptor binding to the ligand. So as long as we understand this trap, that boredom, stress, peer pressure, or negative inspiration, because you are inspired to do something wrong because the crowd is doing it, everybody else is doing it, you should also do it, that negative inspiration will trigger you down the pathway of creating new obsessions, compulsions. And I've told you before, the lesser the number of these desires or habits that you want to cultivate, the better it is, because end of the day karma bandhan is going to get to you. The subconscious samskaras are going to get imprinted heavier and heavier on you. So the lesser the desires, easier the whiteboard. The lesser you have writings on it, the cleaner it is. The more stuff you have ingrained on it, the more you have to wipe it off to get it clean. And that is the status of the mind. Has to be free of the subconscious thoughts, so that there are no subconscious thoughts. Then the interception of the chitta or the conscious universal consciousness into your mind will fine print and imprint in a way where there is no habits or desires, proclivities, inclinations that you have to chase to become who you are, which is the nihilistic or the approach of Nirgun Brahman, where there are no attributes in the Brahman. Everything is the way it should be, in perfect, balanced neutrality. So my friends, to sum it up, when you are thinking about chasing your desires, anything that you hold in high regard over long term in the path of Shreya, that is called passion. And when you are thinking about not having any life in your life energies, not having any desires, then you are focusing more on the negatives of life, frustrations, when you are let down, low self-esteem, and then you will kind of derail yourself into the path of new obsessions, new compulsions. It can start as something as trivial as drinking 1 cup of coffee in the morning, and then you have to drink it every day, no matter what's going on in your life. So those formed habits which are negative and are going to damage your body and your mind are called obsessions and compulsions, and that's how the term obsessive compulsive disorder comes. They form these links over time because of compounding effect and lead to formation of what we call addictions. Whereas if you focus more on the positives in the life, when you wake up in the morning, give a positive affirmation, and then you work on that in a small step, just take one little step at that moment present that you do in that direction, then you are going to slowly compound the effect in the path of passions. Passions should be transformed into your addictions instead of making compulsions your addictions. And by the mutual exclusivity, if you have made your passions your addictions, compulsions don't have a time to haunt you and hurt you, and that way you will get rid of all the compulsions slowly, because you have found something positive and creative to do that will make you feel good about yourself. And over time, because of compounding effect, validation, approval that you get from the society anyways, you will feel good about yourself and continue the path, and you will bolster your approach in getting that thing done. So find something. The goal is to become motivated and inspired by something you like, whatever you hold of high value. It could be something that is going to help you grow and become a better individual, or something you can do for the society. But find something that is very dear to you and start working on it today. Right now you take a single small step in that right direction, and tomorrow you have to continue working in that direction. Then slowly, instead of trying to think that I will not smoke, you have to think I am going to run, because it is harder to smoke when you are running. So instead of thinking what not to do, try to think what I have to do in the positive direction of passion. Then you will not be kind of sucked into the compulsions, addictions, things that will make your life worse. So turn your passions into addictions instead of turning your obsessions and compulsions into addiction. Hope you like this lecture. Please leave your comments below. Jai Shri Ram.